What's good, everybody? I'm DJ McCree of Track Kept ENT, and today we have a beat review Tuesdays. I am super tired, but I'm still here. I've been up for at least 36 hours. So, the grind doesn't stop. I was thinking about my peoples, and I didn't want to just not do it today. So, we're here. So, beat submissions. If you want to send tracks to this show for Beat Reviews Tuesdays, send MP3s or links like via YouTube, SoundCloud, AudioMac, stuff on that level of links, and to @mccree@gmail.com. It's right here. Or you could just go, to the pin post, which is on this Facebook page right here, and find that information if somehow you didn't hear me. And also, if you are a member of Facebook, you can request tutorials, and I will be getting to those tutorials this week. So, before I even get into the Beat Review Tuesdays, I wanted to give a special shout out to Ethan Sachi and Swang. I have an interview with Swang coming up today. Today, it will be on the YouTube channel. Shouts out to Swang. He had to do that. He took time out of his day, and I really appreciate it. And it's going to be I don't want y'all guys to miss that. It's going to be very informative, very cool. And guess what? They got a new record out, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll it down. And yeah, as you can see, a lot of stuff has been going on. But, Ethan Sachi featuring Swang, Jug, produced by 808 Mafia. And please believe it is fire. I want y'all to check it out. There's one hater on there disliking it. Forget him. But yeah, it's dope. Check it out at Trap Daily's YouTube channel. And I highly recommend it. You subscribe to him if you are about that trap music, just like Track Kept ENT. So, hey, we're gonna go ahead and hit this screen cam up, hit that first person, and we are gonna get to it. So so just been real busy, man, and just trying to get to it. So the first track I'm going to review will be this right here, and it is Sire Chase Beats. What's up, Sire Chase Beats? He said, "What's up, Av? This is my first submission. I am excited to hear what you think. I go by the name of Sire Chase of Sire Sounds. This is an unreleased beat I have made a few months ago. My styles usually change up here and there, but I like to try new things instead of staying the same lane. Respect." He said he's 19 years old. He's been making beats for 3 years. Word. Stay on that grind. And it's something that he loves to do, especially for fun. Plan on submitting every week, and no doubt. So let's play it. The name of the track is called Trap Gods Part 2, and I will be linking y'all to, if you are a music lover or artist, I will link you to his music, everybody's music, on Beat Review Tuesdays. And it's about to play. Buffer.
Chase made it. Chase made it.
So, I really like the track. On the critiquing side, I would like to say this, because it's kind of a two-way street once you got here. First off, the mixing was very good. everything's sitting quite right, especially if you want somebody to rap on the track. And the melody wasn't too loud. It wasn't a lot of stuff going on, which is fine or whatever. But you gotta, depending on what artist you're trying to appeal to on the track. Having a lot of stuff kind of deters to it. It depends on the artist as well. So that's why it's one of those two-way street type things. Also, if the intro, find it to be a little too long, just a little too long on that tip. I got glitter on my face. Hell of a night. But anyways, so yeah, the intro was a little too long for an artist, but that could be a two-way street too. It just depends on the artist. But however, it pays to get into the meat of your track as soon as possible. The sooner the better. And yeah, but anyways, that's pretty dope. So Deonte Swang, speaking of the devil, well, not the devil. He's not the devil. He's a great guy. But anyways, I might as well just play this. This was actually his submission for the music that he's doing for the Darkside Fox commercial that was supposed to have been out, waiting on those guys. So let's play it. I hate you. This is an inside joke, yo. Nah, I don't hate him, man. He's dope, man. Deonte, man, he doesn't cease to amaze me, man. Yeah, I really respect it. Y'all are gonna get to know him a lot within the end of this year and next year. And God been blessing me, man. A lot of the people that send stuff to the channel for the beat reviews are very, very good, great producers. All of y'all, like straight up, no doubt. But overall, this time he really tightened up. He really tightened it up. Home run. Oh yeah, and also the sire. I forgot to address him, but yeah, that track was dope too. I forgot to say that, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys. So moving forward, and I'm gonna play this, but I think I've already reviewed it. But he said this is Kenneth out in Amsterdam. Yeah, you up in the building out in Amsterdam, and yeah, he said, "Hi, Av. My name is Kenneth, and I am 15 years old, and I'm a producer from Amsterdam. I would really appreciate some constructive feedback on making beats. Have a nice day." See that? See how pleasant Europeans are? But yeah, it says DJ McCree. I don't know if I did this already or not. right? I didn't want to cut it off. It was actually pretty freaking good. Dab to that. So, yeah, Kenneth Mensah, I believe, is his last name. 15 years old. You know, the talent level is getting very, very high it's getting to a very high level at a younger age. I mean, I realized that. If you're watching the show, you should realize that as well. It's phenomenal what younger producers are doing on a day-to-day basis. As far as the mix goes, the mix was very good. The kicks weren't in the red, but I mean, it's a kind of a give or take thing when it comes to mixing. As far as that, you know, he has those European ears, so European bias. I think that was fine. You don't have to necessarily have your kicks in the red and the UV, because I mean, either here or there, it doesn't subtract from the overall dynamic range. So, you know, dialing down your kicks so they're not too punchy, to say the most or say the least. You know, it doesn't hurt as much. It's more or less about how much of your melody is either too much over, or if your snare or clap or, you know, dead center and stuff like that. I actually did a pretty good tutorial. Now, I'm not patting myself on the back or shoulder or whatever for the tutorial, but I did a pretty good tutorial on mid to side compression. I think everybody should check that out. I was actually talking to Deonte, which I did not know that he was an engineer, and you know, by nature he actually has a lot of stuff to say, and hopefully I can actually get back in touch with him, you know, and we actually work on some stuff. And we have a submission from KMS Matthews, and he said, "Good work, bro. I sent you this beat to see if your email is working, and there's no beat. So moving forward, I apologize." So we're gonna go to Derrick Wane, which sent me the same beat twice. Derrick Wane is 16 years old. He said he wanted some constructive criticism, and it is a YouTube channel link. So I'm going to go and, well, I did not know you could play that straight in here. And we're going to go and listen to it. It's a Travis Scott type beat. And it is loading.
Derrick Wane. Derrick Wane. Derrick Wane. Derrick Wane.
It's pretty cool.
Purchase your track now and receive an untagged version instantly.
Derrick Wane. Derrick Wane. Derrick Wane. Derrick Wane.
So Derrick Wane. So what do we have? We have a pretty interesting track with some chiptune playing there. You know, we got some pretty good stuff that, like, from the drum kit, like from my TM88 drum kit, well, the Kill Bill drum kit, the official Trap Camp Kill Bill drum kit. So that's some pretty cool stuff. As far as like the mixing, like the track composition, I respect the uniqueness of the track. That is by far something different from what other producers said. So that's pretty good that you're sticking out from the crowd. That's pretty good. The mix in general, the mix, it was fair. You know, it could be a little louder. You know, I know the loudness war is something that people like to argue about and all that, but you know, I don't want to get into the mix of that. But no, it could be a little louder. But overall, I thought the track was pretty decent. So, you know, applause to that. And so what we got here, I don't know what we have here. It's D.C Beats. So D.C Beats sent me a SoundCloud, two SoundCloud links, and it's supposed to be a speaker knockers type beat. And so, you know, we're waiting for the SoundCloud to pull up. So shouts out to DC Beats for submitting. You know, a lot of producers have submitted. If you don't know, if you haven't noticed, this particular show is getting bigger and bigger. I highly advise everybody to retweet. You know, let everybody know that you're out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I will tweet it myself. So retweet as I tweet on Twitter. So, you know, so everybody, you know, knows that what's going on. You know, it'll broaden the platform. You'd be surprised. So make sure that the volume's up. The track's called Let's Pray. So, melodic, very melodic track. I hear more Zaytoven influence than I hear Speaker Knockers or Young Chop. I really, you know, that's the first thing, at least that I feel, as far as like the sound selection, the way that the piano is being played. You know, that's very Zaytovenish. You know, he patented that kind of style. I mean, it's just my opinion, but that doesn't. I'm not taking it away from what you did. What you did is very good. I feel that the intro is a little too long. As far as the mix, very kind of is a little too low. However, I do feel that the track is very good. I think if you made like your slight adjustments as far as the track, as far as this particular track goes, is that you have to pull up the melody. When I'm looking at the actual waveform on SoundCloud, I can see that the melodic tones or the frequencies are lower, much lower than the melody itself. Lower than the kicks and stuff like that. However, I believe the balance is there. It just needs to be pushed up. Upwards compression can do it. There's a tutorial on that as well on my channel. So, moving forward, appreciate that, Mr. DC Beats. And I'm probably going to do, there's a lot of submissions. Holy goodness. I mean, whew. So, I'm going to do Mr. Anwar Thomas. What's happening, Anwar? I will be doing a much more thorough version of a tutorial for you, or just like a video talking about compression again. And yeah, we're going to visit his SoundCloud right now. He is submitted to the first show. It's loading right now. So I'm just giving, he wants some more advice. And I really appreciate him trusting within me. I think. So what do we have here? The name of the track is called Rap 33. One thing I would like to say is definitely, it's a very huge improvement from the first track that you submitted. And I know that you was questioning about your mixes and stuff like that, your melodic tones and, you know, your arrangements and stuff like that were never in question. And you have very much improved your mixing. Overall, the track sounds cleaner. The clarity is there that you needed and that's because of the fact that you don't have as many melodies. If you're wondering why a lot of your people's tracks when you're doing tracks, guys, and you're adding a lot of melodies to your track, I say the best stopping point for you adding melodies is about 4 or 5, and 5 is pushing it in terms of adding melodic tones outside of like maybe your bass or something like that, you know, because that would count as 6 or 5. But however, yeah, the mix is much better. The arrangement's pretty cool. I mean, the clarity of just your snares and your piano and your strings were very good. It's very good as far as I can see, and yeah, it's pretty dope, man. I really appreciate you once again. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do one more. There's a lot of submissions. And I got to get right back to working on a couple of tracks myself. Man, you have no clue of all the crazy stuff that's going on, guys. And this guy right here is Dominic. And I don't want to mispronounce his last name, but I know him as RedGoon, and I've talked to him several times. And I want to review his track. So let's check it out. It's supposed to be easy. I think the track is called Forever G-Eazy, and it's a Wiz Khalifa type beat, if I didn't mumble or mispronounce that. Final track. So we're just waiting for it to load. And once again, shouts out to him. Let's hear what he got. Yeah, I just had to hear how that dropped. All right, so first off, I would like to say you a sucker for that, man. I actually had a conversation with him, you know, and I'm not really being mean. I really respect OfficialRedGoon. He's actually wrote with me since day freaking one. A lot of you guys have, and even if you're just now submitting, we're still in day one, man. I really respect everybody. So, but OfficialRedGoon, really dope vocals. I really like the way that you use those vocals, how you insinuated those vocals in the track, how the vocals are articulated, the mixture of, you know, like mouth-watering like effects as far as like your filter section that you had there for a little bridge there, your arrangement, you know, to the point. Very good. I felt like, you know, within the minute and 29 seconds that I heard a full, like enough for me to really, you know, want to listen to it more. I'm actually probably going to ride out to that. So, you know, I really appreciate everybody for this channel. Overall, the mix was very good. I could, you know, me personally, if I was to actually mix it, of course, you know, me being an engineer and doing this for a long time or whatever, I could make it even better, you know. But what you did, I don't necessarily have a problem with it, you know. I would be the icing on top of the cake, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, overall, I think that was pretty dope. So the track was named Forever. It's a G-Eazy X Wiz Khalifa type beat. I'm gonna ride out on that. So We're gonna continue from right there, and I'm waiting. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a like. You know, support all these up and coming producers and these producers that might have a little bit more experience than more than up and coming producers. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for being on this channel and, you know, submitting to their my freaking chair is falling down. So, you know, if you have any comments and stuff like that, you know, you already know how to submit. Just check the description box. Show people love. Tell them that they have great beats. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, once again, thank you guys. And, you know, if this is your first video that you're checking out, a Beat Review Tuesdays, it's always on Tuesdays. I'm gonna stick to the schedule as much as I can. If I can, I will make an announcement before Tuesday. And yeah, Beat Review Friday. Beat Review Fridays. Check out Free Download Fridays. It's always something good coming. Always recommend great stuff there. And subscribe, guys, if you haven't subscribed. And I'm DJ McCree, and I thank you for the time that everybody has gave me on this channel, and appreciate y'all for choosing me. And deuces, I am out.